Hello, welcome back, guys. I am late today, I know. So, alright, let's start. We are going to finish this today. I think not much is left. Bro, you are on second rank. Alright, we were doing his part of the quest. Let's start the recording and let's go. Also, you chose Ron May. I actually saved my point and did not choose any of them.
Fine. So they are leaving the final debate to him.
Why Finon though? He's a good guy, we know that. Because it says there like more characters are coming there soon. So I am saving my point if they actually added more characters there. Oh.
Let them hear the voices of the people!
Help us!
Why sent to Alice? No.
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like this?
Akuma has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence. But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision?
Since you chose Ron May, you have to make a break team. Although I kind of regret getting her relics too.
I didn't spend all those years teaching
Fame
you for
Jazed
nothing.
and have 6.5k now.
Only take 4 years to
And I should have
graduate,
waited
if
and
I
maybe
recall.
pull for Castris.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber.
You used
instead of a
your
podium.
things on Ranmei, but Ranmei is free, right?
So,
For once.
do you have an answer to that question?
No, I don't.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the
But
first
you have
place.
6.5k. That
Is
are like 60
Aglaya
pulls.
entrusting
Maybe
the
you
world
can
to
get
you the right
Castris
decision?
if you got lucky.
Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman
Oh.
must answer herself.
You would have
Why
gotten
are you footing
14k.
about
Yes,
this on her behalf?
absolutely. You would have gotten her
her
actually with those.
Time. Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead.
His banner is next though, and he's
What
cool. He
should
has a gun.
I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path?
So he could be OP though.
That is what you should be thinking about.
Wait, actually, Acheron
You
is
still
going
have
on.
time.
You can get
So
her.
give it some thought.
Her banner is
Oh,
going on
and don't
right now,
bother
right?
telling me the answer. Tell it to those
3 of
begging for
my
salvation
anyone
from
with
the
a gun is
gods.
cool. No, look at Bronya, bro.
Got it.
She was the first one with a
Thank
gun.
you, Professor Anaxa.
That's
And
an
she's not that much
Xagris to
cool.
you.
Who will you be voting for?
That'll depend on how well
Like she
you
support
perform.
with a gun. I think
May
anyone with a
Cersei
gun should
safeguard
shoot
your
first
thoughts.
and ask questions later. Alright. Military runner, what do you have to say, bro? You are finally here, yes. The last speaker for the assembly will be taking the stage room soon. Alright, resolution will be passed after that. We are passing a bill actually. Lady Canis has reserved a special feat. Yes. Lead the way. Why he don't have a voice?
They don't necessarily find things remaining the way they are.
So have you played more of Honkai? How much story have you played?
And citizens, silence.
Because I'm still waiting for Xianzhou Lofu.
As the Fioros, I
True epic
present
scenes
to
are
you
there. For the first time in Honkai, at least.
Finan of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akima, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord.
Yeah,
Light.
finally finished the IC planet. So next is Xianzhou Laofu then.
He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya.
Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last
Yes,
speech?
after doing the IC
Is this
planet, we
really
went to
the end of the
Xianzhou
Flame Chase
Laofu
journey?
directly. We get back to there
Can this
after
dude
that.
really face down kindness?
That has an epic storyline.
Actually, not necessarily. Find things remaining the way they are.
By Kefali above, dear citizens of Akima, as you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos
I would say that
heirs
the rewards in
and
HSR
Council
are
of
better
Elders.
than Genshin, even though it's the same company.
And
I think those are better
your
because you can
uneasiness
play actually
about the
all
future
events.
of the holy city.
Events don't expire.
Yet, before you contemplate something,
Like all the
as
events I
grand
have
as
played
the
since
fate
the launch of the game are
world,
still there. So you will unlock them
I
as
ask
you
that
play.
look closer. Look beyond
Like
the
how I
horizon
actually played.
illuminated by Kefali.
As I played
The
quests, they
crisis
unlocked.
threatening to overwhelm us.
Well, that time they were the
What?
first event. Now they are saved there. You can actually play them, and that's why you get more rewards because events gave a lot of stellar jades.
By time. It is a place with
In Genshin, all the events
invigorating
expire.
breeze and wheat fields that spread all
I remember
the way
some
to the
people have
sea.
like event exclusive
I
weapons,
once thought
and
that
they are not
there
here
I would
anymore.
enjoy a lifetime of
Some
peace
people has alloy.
and quiet with my friends and family. How I wish I
We
could
will never
invite
get
all of you
alloy.
to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't. Because she,
You see, when you go to Nightland, there is a bar below
all that I loved,
or above your HP. When you go to Nightland, there is a bar above HP. Only Nightland characters has that bar.
is no more.
So when that bar is full, and I think you have to read
I
for
will
every
never
character.
forget the day the
Every
black
character in
dice
Nightland
struck.
use Night Soul points.
My father
So when that bar is full, they do extra damage and
fought
stuff.
with a broken sword
So
to his
Night
last
Soul Burst
breath
is just that.
to protect his child.
When you use that bar,
My mother,
actually.
Aldada,
Those are called
she
Night
was
Soul
ripped
points.
apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now.
Finally, about time. How are you doing, Big Dog? I am doing
was a
great, bro.
hunter.
What about you?
But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced
I think we will finish this
his
today.
beloved son. As they
I
both
think not
breathed
much of
their
quest is
last.
left. We don't know how much yapping they will do.
The teacher risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her.
I'm finally done with
What
those
of
crappy
Olivia,
exams.
her daughter?
Good God, I
Did
hate
she
college
make
so
it
much
out
now.
alive?
I understand why school shooters exist.
She didn't.
Oh no.
Livia,
Also, who is Aloy? She
Miso,
seems like
and
she's
so
hidden
many
from
other
TV.
children.
Bro, she's the main character from
My childhood. friends.
Zero Horizon, the Horizon
They were all
Dawn,
swallowed by
whatever
the
that
black tide
Horizon
and
game.
Turned into monsters. They kept
If you
saying the
have
same thing
played.
over and over.
It's called Horizon Dawn, right?
Even up until the
So
final
Genshin
moment,
and that game
I finally steeled my heart
had
and
a event
granted
one
them
time.
eternal
They,
peace
like-
with my sword.
What do you call it when two companies do stuff together? Collab, yeah. They have a collab once. So they added Aloy as a 5-star character.
That
She don't have any
is the black
constellation.
tide.
She have
A
nothing. She's
looming
just
threat
there.
that can bring Akima to its knees any time.
And I think now they are having a collab with another one of company. They are going to have, and so people are expecting another character.
Much as it pains
I have
me,
no idea
I
though.
must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has
Yeah,
likely
Flame Reaper was-
echoed throughout the city already. The
You are
roaring
already
thunder
spoiling
is a
yourself.
message
Yes.
from the strife demigod. The Flame
It will
Reaper
take a
has
long time for
risen
you to
from
catch.
death and
I
they
think it is
hunger
like
for the core flames of the gods.
100 hours of content. At least 80 hours. Because this is like 56, 57 video in my playlist, and I think
Such
all
a powerful enemy is indeed
videos in my
approaching.
playlist are
Why
at
is
least 1
Akuma
hour.
still a picture of peace?
And I think some of them I played in one
Exactly.
sitting, so they are like
The
4 or 5
city of
hours.
Akuma shows
So you
no
have 100
signs
hours of gameplay.
pandemonium
You
or
have already
chaos.
done with the Arilo 6.
And why is that?
So maybe you have played like
I
15,
beg
20
you,
hours
spare a
at
moment
most,
to think about this.
or less than
Are
that
we
even.
able to stand here and
Because
hold
those
this
stories
assembly
were
in peace today
short.
because the danger has passed? No. This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaya will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akuma away from the Flame Chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed,
Does he know
fear, and
that
vanity.
every demigod will become a
Allow me
titan
to lay it bare
of the new
before you.
era? I think he knows, right?
It is because the Council
Or
of
only-
Elders, which bears Akima's history and
I think we
honor,
revealed it in
along
front of
with
everyone.
This citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
You know, they are doing a whole lot of yapping. When they have to color code text, that is important. Only that line was
Insolent
important.
whelp!
Everything
How
else is
dare
white.
you!
It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up
Oh, no.
baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows. Not once
Bro is cussing
has
at
she
everyone.
ever failed Akuma. Yet
Yet these
vermin
vermin.
attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akuma. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the demigods whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power? Yet, no
But
matter
I
what
just
your answer is,
noticed something.
and no matter who your
Most of
vote
these
goes to,
NPCs have same eye and
rest
hair
assured
color.
that you have nothing
I don't
to
know, the
fear.
one I noticed has same
For
eye and
Aglaya,
hair color.
Trivios and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Absolutely right. The Chrysos heirs have only our best interests in mind. I still don't understand.
See, he has brown eyes, brown hair.
Have to end.
Okay. Not everyone then. I think majority of them has same eye and hair color.
At the present time,
Oh no, the
on
boat
the
is here.
scales of Talentum, those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand
This
its
game for real
suspension.
copying the homework from multiple NPCs.
Each faction holds an equal share of votes.
Bro, they have fixed
resulting
number
in
of eyes and hair color, and they just
balance.
click randomize, and it is
As
randomized.
expected. This is
Only
the
these
moment when the
characters are
Flame Chase
designed.
journey is the closest to its end.
All NPC are copy paste.
And now it's your turn to vote.
Alright, let's see.
Lord Anaxagoras.
He's voting for.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
No, you're the last.
Oh.
Cast your vote with care, for your decision will break this impasse.
I have long since made a decision.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
Wait. I have actual vote or just I have to put it? What was the even point of walking there? Meanwhile, unlike I don't give a shit.
You've done well.
But you have played till here,
Given the
right?
circumstances,
Not these
delivering a
missions
rousing speech to
till the
stir
last one.
emotions was a prudent move.
Or are you not even in this region?
Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras,
This bot
am
is
ready
drunk
to
again.
cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the
What I'm doing is
interest
actually
of
react to your
fairness,
video, then
I
skip
make
everything,
no
because why do
promises
everything the
that
same
it should
shitty way?
influence your decision.
So unnecessary. Yes, as long as
Very
you
well. I thank you
watched
for
the
your
story
honesty.
once or played it once, you can skip it. Yes.
What's he doing?
Alright, let's see.
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
Lord
Oh
Anaxa,
no.
please do not forget that I...
Oh no. He is going to betray.
Rule number 1, do not call me Anaxa.
Oh no, he's
Rule
pissed.
number 2, never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Wait, why are they cheering for him?
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
Oh, they are not cheering, they are pissing at him.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated?
Yes. And he's the tiebreaker vote, bro. Everything is tied yet.
Or should I say
Both sides have
Calypso?
equal amounts of vote. He's the
Accompany me
tiebreaker.
on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision.
And he's still holding out.
We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
Alright, this will be the...
You
thumbnail. If people push me this much, I would just leave and I wouldn't bother.
Just as I foresaw.
And I will probably leave behind the middle finger before I leave.
Things.
Yes.
Teacher. What a twist of fate. A
no, not this thing again.
raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk. I respect you immensely, sir, but you cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you.
Let me see.
As your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands. I will keep that in mind. Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us. You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
And now Circes is haunting him.
May Circes safeguard your thoughts. You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. I must be on my way now. May we meet again with the truth before us.
Bro, if you remove the EM, his name.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
He's in the nether realm, lady.
Silence! Silence, everyone! Behold,
He's basically
Circes,
saying, shut the F up.
here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof. For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Oh, cutscene. Yes, he still hasn't made the vote. I think he's going to do it now.
I completed the proof you wanted.
Oh. Now he's laughing, bro.
Thank you,
He's literally pissing them off. Oh, lad.
The answer is plain as day.
Wait, he has voted for.
My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else.
Yes. Bro, she's pissed.
Deciphered the truth of this world.
Bro, he's so happy. He pissed everyone there.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully and lent and above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Ligus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind?
I think he has to vote. He was literally a prisoner on both
For
sides.
the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will
Just
make
give me a
sure
second, I have to
that
see.
clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey.
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady
Alright, I'm
Kindness,
back.
you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic
I heard a loud
game
bang. I thought it was storm again.
factions, standpoints.
But everything looks fine.
They are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides. Because I, and I alone, am the truth.
Lady
He's on
Kindness, with all the
whole
citizens
another
here as
side.
witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and
He's pissed,
respect
bro.
the decision of this
This robot looks
assembly.
pissed.
I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the wall of heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You! It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well.
Oh no, he's going
Let
to
me
piss her more.
entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lygus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the assembly.
What is this performer up to now?
Flame chase journey will continue?
Bro, look at his hand. It's so big.
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. But I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution. Tell me, who among you dares
He just
swear
voted.
to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised? A beautiful
He just
new
voted for,
world free
for
of
them and now he's
calamity and
challenging.
violence?
What is he getting at? Of course he
Not even for a second. No one? Must I pick somebody to answer?
Oh no, not me, not me.
Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure? No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do you dare swear by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
His name is
Useless.
Confused Citizen.
Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best
Oh, no.
course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue.
Yeah, Confused Citizen sounds hardcore as hell. I think Confused Citizen is the true
Will you look at that?
representative.
Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage
Because
to make
all
such
of us
a
are
promise.
confused
And what's
with
even
what the
more
government is
absurd
doing.
is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway.
Yes,
But you
just
needn't
give those
dwell,
right
because
raise
I knew
already.
better than to trust
Maybe
you.
they are getting a
That is precisely why I am here today.
fat salary.
To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove
Oh, no.
of Epiphany, hereby declare Everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of IDs Elysiae, the prophesized demigod.
Meanwhile, fire everybody who actually wants to make the game actually playable for once. That's very smart of this game to do.
With his complete, intact memories.
Yes.
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today.
Oh, he revealed in front of everyone.
Tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection.
I thought only the Chrysos heroes knows that.
World.
Now he revealed to everyone. No, 50-50 is fired. And give me the address of the guy who actually decided
that we must bow down to you and
160 should be the cost of one wish.
Next lives?
How they reached to that?
Enough, you
What math
imbecile.
did they use?
How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
Yeah, why 160 and not 150?
Don't interrupt me.
It will be easier to calculate.
Since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments.
And why is the hard PT 90 and not 80 or not 70? Add skip button fired.
With the tacit approval of kindness and the council.
Yeah, I think in Genshin they are actually testing us. Like, how long can people play this game
the truth behind Era Nova.
until we pierce them?
What is he talking about?
And when they are like, oh no, they are about to leave,
blasphemy?
add one feature. They were asking.
The
Oh no, they're asking for more resin.
Deserve nothing
Just
less
give them
than
200.
death for my sins.
160 to 200, not 240 though. Their other games have 240.
Which
But not in
granted me
Genshin.
consent and aided in committing this atrocity should face punishment alongside me.
Oh no.
By the gods, even kindness has betrayed Akuma.
She's done for. He's going down and he's taking her with him. Bro, he's the worst kind to trust in.
Knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own.
No.
The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his
He's
actions.
going down and he's taking with he's taking her with him.
Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are
Yes.
you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to
I
be
know what the
dragged
bot is
through the
going to
mud?
do. Yes.
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not,
I knew it.
my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
You...
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name
He basically
of the
gave
fairness of
Aglaya the
Talenton
power.
and the justice of Kefali.
She's going to crush Canis.
Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Aguma's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
Remove the resin cap and make domains free. Banish him to the Shadow Realm, including his entire bloodline.
Yes. Well, if domains are free, why would we need resin then? Or maybe make a better tracking system. They know where actually the flowers are. They gave us a tracking system. They're like, but don't make it too good. We don't want them to collect everything beforehand.
As per
Just
Akima's
make it
codex,
a little
I
small
request
region.
all present citizens to stand with me in exercising
This
the
is so
right
shitty.
of judgment.
And then we will give
elder kindness
character
of Akima,
special ability
and
so that they
Lygus
can
the
actually show
Theoros
where everything is
stand
everywhere.
accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the
And
law,
then
leading
it
to the
used to be a
egregious
4-star character,
blasphemy
and in
against a
Fontaine they
god.
logged it to 5-star.
In the names of Talantin
Only
and
Lini has the
Petals,
ability,
Akima
and I
is to
think
form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the
Seagull too.
public for
Her name
subsequent
starts with a C.
judgment.
You also reminded her last time.
That's what we deserve!
Agreed!
Curse you!
Like in Mondstadt, it's the
Now,
Mika.
Concerning
Wait, you want to add
Anaxagoras
mail
of the
search?
Grove
Okay,
of
fine. You are.
He has
Yeah,
confessed
who
to
wanted
grave
mail
blasphemy
search?
against
What are we
Kepali.
going to search in mail actually?
In the names of Talantin
I think no
and
one even
Kepali,
read those mail.
the accused must
They
be
open
allowed
it.
to hear the
If there is a
people's
claim
voice
option, they
prior to
click
the
on claim.
execution
They close
for a
it.
chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
I think no one put a mail search option. Nobody. I think they are putting those internally and choosing among themselves the easiest thing to do and ignoring the whole player base. Because I think the whole player base, the top voted, I think the top 3 things will be skip button, resin cap, or maybe actually increase the condensed resin limit. Why only 5? Just give me option to make as many condensed resin I want. Like I will log in daily, make 5 condensed resin. I will log in tomorrow, make 5 more. Now I have 10. I will do it for whole 6 days. I have 30 condensed resin. On Sunday, I will farm the shit out of everything. That way, I don't even need to play that much. He's already dead. What I guys, he knew it. He's dead anyway. And the weekly boss stuff. They know if you farm it more than 3 times a day or 3 times a week, you're going to build your character too fast.
What
They want you to
decision
choose.
will you make, Lady Gold?
Yes, unlimited resin cap sounds bad as well.
Enough
At least
with the
not make it
hesitation,
unlimited, but
Elijah.
at least remove the cap
This is
on
not like you.
condensed resin at least.
Let him die! Let him die!
That is literally hard coded at 5. 5 is such a small amount. Make it 30, 25, 20. Let me skip more than a day at least.
Then, in light of the people's
Oh, no.
voice,
Wait, she's going to kill him.
Talantin on high, may you bring death
Bro.
upon him.
She literally did it. And why are these guys so happy pushing someone to their death? How can be so happy? Oh no, we are back to the... Wait, I am going to live. Oh, a cutscene. Not a cutscene. What is this place? There she is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos.
I am not going to call her Castris again. She's
Welcome to
Thanatos.
my realm, where the west wind ends. Every departed soul who has arrived here has expressed the same. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus
Alright,
far
we are
be in
finally
vain.
going to be alive again. But you are not going back?
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here.
So we
and
will
embrace
never
my
see her?
destiny.
Maybe in some
That
cutscene
being
and
said,
stuff, but
it is not
not
easy
in the
to
open
guide a
world
lost
again?
soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything
would.
in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save.
alright, I will do my best.
I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
Wait, March is there.
I believe in you.
Oh no. I cannot even run.
Grace awaits you. Just forget about all the
Oh, Firefly. Remember when she died?
Let's step forward with us toward tomorrow!
And I remember this scene
That's
actually.
right.
Maybe this is
Keep
the only
your
scene I
eyes
remember.
On the dawn.
Oh, yes, madam. I am actually keeping my eyes on the dawn,
Onward.
not anywhere else.
Show me your courage.
Yes. Where is Finon?
Partner,
Oh, there he is.
we shall become heroes together.
There he is. Almost there. And finally Castris. Yeah, Firefly was turned into a donut like Rengoku. Bro, Rengoku has a ultimate battle. But Firefly, she was like, and up. And all that gooey stuff that flash after that. Yeah, they are not even giving me option. I'm going to select 5. She was basically all hunky. Wait, Acheron? Yeah, and why is everything red with her? She was basically all hunky-dory until she was given a reality check, yes. Alright, she is helping us. No FF. Wait, are we in the Acheron's world? Oh, Fantalia, I just saw her. Fantalia was so OP. In other regions,
This is
we have
proof
already
that you
defeated
once
her.
lived.
But
Your soul,
that is
your
Castris, I
memories,
think.
the years you've journeyed through,
Wait, is
and
that
the path they revealed,
ma'am thing?
leading you
Okay.
back home. So,
Yes, I think
continue
this is ma'am
onward.
talking.
Do not not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have
Then
stood
I was
by
always
you
mature.
be in vain.
Over here, friend!
Yep, that was her, definitely.
Take my hand. Let's go home.
You mean take my paw? Goodbye, Netherrealm. Hello again, mortal. Alright, finally back alive. I'm not gonna lie, ever since I finally saw Tactone's video, then I finally become more mature because he's so right. Bro, I have stopped playing Honkai.
I knew you could do it.
I think a lot of times. I played story, I just stopped playing it, and then they released stuff, I played again. Then I again stopped playing it. I played Genshin in 2020 when it first came out, and my that account is still lost because I forgot. I played it, I'm like, what is this garbage game? I don't understand a thing. What are these chemical reaction stuff? I forgot, and then when Fontaine came out, I did the whole game again.
Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is a riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its
I honestly
way
believe
through the
that
depths of
my main
spirit,
account, which is actually the second account I created for the game but deleted because I hated it, it's actually like at least 2 years old. I still have no idea what my OG account is. I do remember I have Mona on that account. I remember playing as Mona and becoming water and sprinting underground and wetting the enemies when I came out. I had Mona on that account, and I have played, I think, until Liu quest when we are with Zhongli collecting, preparing for his funeral.
that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach.
I also don't know why, but literally almost every game I played was never my first account used on, and still kept on playing to this day. To be honest, like almost everything I have is like a second account because I deleted the first one. Literally the only game that is like only first account is used is like ASRock, and that's it. And I think for my most games I have my first account. For Genshin I have, this is my second one. ASRock, this is the first one. I think after a point I
The other shore.
connect all of them to one ID. That's why. Oh, bro, so majestic.
May I borrow your warmth one last time?
Alright,
Thank you.
you can take my heat as much as you want.
The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace,
Oh no,
I shall turn the nether realm into
what
a
the
gentle
frick
place.
is going on here? Not even my cone and hand with a tie are the first one.
This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell then.
Since she's technically gone, I should take her back, right?
In the new world.
Because we cannot play as her anymore. She's not in the mortal realm. They should take Castis back now.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
Her, I had no idea. She has like
everything in search of
those
truth.
faces. Those are like androgynous. Like you cannot tell if it's a male or female.
You, on the other hand, performed
And
as
she don't
expected.
have the assets.
You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power.
If she has the assets, smash. If
As
she don't
you
have the assets, pass.
Crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words, not mine.
But what you said at the end.
The
did you
assets
already
that
know
Aglia
about the
has.
plan for Thinen?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else.
Yeah, bro is spitting facts.
You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years.
I have no
Only he
idea
is
what you are
capable
talking
of
about.
unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great
Wink,
enemy,
wink.
Aquila.
So,
Alright.
this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core
Oh,
flame,
no,
Alaya?
I haven't even thought of that.
Please do.
That's impossible. To persist with your soul.
Yeah, she's
within to such
technically
an
a
extent.
android, right? Because we made the body.
Insane.
But that is a real body, I think, because we
Just as
use
you fight
all the
to
magical
land
stuff.
your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals. I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Thinen grows into his position as the prophesied leader,
Still
I
Woodo.
must continue
Yes.
to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before. But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
And what is that?
Thinen.
Yes.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of
I
the
think he's
people.
going to be OP. They are
I can confidently say he is
praising
a far
Finon
better
too much.
leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission.
And whose core flame is he going to
Sadly,
take?
He is a
Because
man
he's not.
cursed by Nestia.
Oh,
But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede
he's cursed by
Eleanor
Nestia,
Vaughn.
so maybe he's going to take the romance titan flame.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end.
Maybe,
of
but we
destined
still have no
paths.
idea though.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
What even is the real name of female MC? Well, they all have no real name, but they
Great hero reborn from
call
the ashes.
female MC Stella and male MC Ron.
I hope he
So the
didn't
whole
leave
thing
you
makes
alone,
Stella Ron.
assistant.
They just split the Stellaron
It wouldn't be
into
the
Stella
first
and
time I
Ron.
criticized him.
That was
A man
very
should be
clever.
aware of his own
So they call her
shortcomings.
Stella actually. Wait, I'm back here again.
I'm gladdened by your triumphant return.
Oh,
But I don't see Castris among your number.
she died, or maybe she technically became
Looks
dead.
like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
Alright. I believe she will be always by our side. And here is the core flame. Put it in the pan.
agree.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic.
So I think now we
herself.
have 8 or 9 core flame.
Trinan,
Let's see if it's the 8th one or
please
9th
recite
one.
the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding cool flame for us as well.
Wait, Kalos is actually the real name.
You,
are the
Whose
only
name?
life
Kayla's.
she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Male MC. I don't know that. Let me check. HSR MC name.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare.
Oh, his name is Kalos
The hand
actually.
of shadow, Thanatos,
And Stella, also I was
remembered
right
their
about
name
Stella.
from the past.
I thought he was Ron.
From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling
If he was
they
Ron, that would have
returned.
been epic.
To
Like,
walk now
they have Stella
among
Ron.
your
Yeah, but
ranks.
Stella is right.
And there was one
Yeah,
who
I
joined
thought it was
hands
like
with the
Stellaron.
Titan,
Because that is what we have
risen
inside
from
our
the
body,
dead
right? A
and
Stellaron.
reborn among mortal
So
kind.
she's Stella and he's Ron.
She is the everlasting
That
night,
makes more sense
and
to
shall
me.
now proclaim in her good name,
Why he is
O
Kalos?
majesty of the 12 titans, pillars of the world.
That makes female MC more legit.
We seek your
Her name is
divinity
literally
to
derived from
mend the
Stellaron.
rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold,
Oh.
till we wither in willing service to the
We believe that
prophecy.
just like the siblings from Genshin Impact are finally going to meet each other one day. Nope,
trailblazer from
these are
beyond the
not going to
sky.
meet because they are
Together
different
with us,
timelines. Because
surrender
we
the
actually see
core
another
flame
timeline
and carve
in which
their
we are
star
male
into the sky.
and joked about it. So only one of them exists at one point. Surrender the goodbye Castris. But in Genshin, the siblings were together from the beginning. Here we actually choose. Alright, one more core flame collected. We are collecting them like the Pokemon gym badges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 now. Or is this the 9th one? Let's see. I think this is the 9th one.
The constellation for death.
For life and death, to
I
be
just
more
hear that
precise.
siblings from all games are not actual siblings.
Look!
I think in Genshin they are siblings, right? Because they literally actually look like siblings. Wait, is that
It's
Castris?
only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
Because somebody said that the Lord says otherwise and he was created in a different manner. How? Oh no. Oh, we are understanding something. So she has become a titan. So she is doing those lore, sorry. Well, Lord also makes sense.
What did she say?
That's the language of the titans.
Oh no.
Casterus, no,
She literally
The
became the
Titan.
titan.
they said, I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal.
So I think we will leave this planet when we have started a new era and open this planet. She said she has more bitches than you.
Not forget.
Yes.
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn now.
Yeah, who is he going for?
I won't
Oh.
stop you.
It's
Professor.
his turn, the professor.
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
Yeah, that would have been funny line if you...
Never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am,
This
I'll still
narcissistic
have my
fellow.
brilliant mind.
Bro.
It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me
So
to
we
tell
have
you
total
right
of
now
12, right?
that you're
12
wrong.
core claims, and we are rushing through these core
What
claims.
exactly are
Like we are already at the 9th one, only
My
3 left.
answer is that the
We got 2
crystal of the future
in this
Titans
patch,
and vice versa.
and we got, I think,
Of
almost
course,
2
this answer
in the previous
only
patch.
applies to us. So, what are we?
No, we
when it
got
comes to
1. We got
regular
only the
mortals?
stripe.
The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories.
By the way, there is some
But the
serious
partial
rumors
memories
going
we
on, just
carry
like the one
will
from the
always
global
be the
passive.
same.
And it says that in
Because that is just how the
6.0,
world is.
there is not going to be a
To
new
destroy
region
our
and shit a
very
different
existence,
place.
one
And a
must
continuation
destroy
of
the world
5.0.
itself. But we have someone who
In
will
Genshin,
still
right?
live on with his perfect memory.
So
That
the...
person is you.
What's
child
that
of
place?
Kefali.
Oh
This
no.
is what it means to be the world.
The doctor's place. It is not going to be a new region.
So, carry everything.
I know,
of this
we know
world
that it is not
and
going
live
to be a
on.
new region. It is somewhere
Don't disappoint those
around
most precious to
Mondstadt.
you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver.
I mean, it is not going to be a new nation, but it is going to be a new
Don't
region
bring
unlocked
dishonor to my
as a
theory.
part of the map, though. Not cry, yeah, we know not cry.
I swear to you, I'll lead
Because it is not going to be as
everyone
big as a
our
nation.
in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May
But
we
they
meet
could make
again
that a
in the next
region.
life.
Kind of.
Great performer. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Salute him in the same way. Oh no, they did not give me a funny option because they know.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
But is she going with you?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial
Oh, he's going
of
to become the
reason.
Titan of Reason. But he is very
I shall
unreasonable
confer upon
sometimes.
you these words. You shall transcend the peaks
Just a secret
of
between you and me,
purity
even though this is literally a public live stream, I honestly like it
return to corruption
that way
and
more, but without
hardship.
making it feel like an obvious filler.
Oh, so that's
Now
a
it's
God's
public.
prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past.
So it is
present,
going
and
to be a
future.
part of Natlan, or they are adding it to
Circes,
Mondstadt?
Circes.
Because that is where
Is that all you've
it
got?
should be, right? Somewhere near Mondstadt.
Well, you've already transcended
Because he was
the peaks of purity.
doing
And you were
experiment
never the
there.
type to give
When
me
Cole
any
ran from
leeway.
him, she landed in Mondstadt,
That is true.
and he was dealing with
I do
Mondstadt
still
in the
have
comics.
one question.
I hope they expand Mondstadt
knew it.
quickly.
What is it?
So when is it
You were
going to
thinking
be
of
the
same
next
thing.
As you've so
Genshin
boldly
update?
stated, we and the
I
world
think they just
itself live
updated
on
the
through
banner
the
today.
memories of
So banner
others.
lasts for like 40-45 days. No, they last for 14 days.
Case, whose memories
I don't
did
know
the very
anything
first
about-
new spore sprout from?
Anything about that part, but they said that it's
How
heavily
should I
suspected. Because they should have been net land cities by now, yes.
Oh my.
Yeah, so who is the first one if Titans are like the previous one to
Since
next
we are
one?
both equally curious,
Huh.
we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to
No,
investigate.
no, bro, you
our
do
step.
investigate. I want to know quickly. We lost 2 people. He's dying. He's dying.
Rejoice, Circes.
Smile, smile.
Sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world.
That should have been, not they should have been. Sorry. Oh,
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
bro, he looks so mad. And mad, I mean like in crazy. Oh,
She's
finally.
still alive.
Bro, she's having a
Was March
comfy
7th also in
dream.
this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Yes, she was. Yes, very similar. It's just that time the Express did not have a memo keeper who could have diagnosed her condition. She still had, yeah, we know Dan
But she
Hang and
still
her.
woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
We have no idea. When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Oh, thank God. So Memo Keeper is going to keep a record of the memories. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but
So I think this time
judging
she is
by
not going to lose
current
her
condition,
memories.
Perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
Hijacked.
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
They forget. I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there is a species of fish on Vanwak that has a memory span of less than a second. It forgets everything that occurs in the very next instant. Perhaps something similar. I just realized that English version of Martian
Short-term memory is an entirely different concept.
must be piling
from
up,
the
judging by how
inability
much
to
she has
remember.
participated lately in this game.
Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine.
Yes.
But an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
She looks
The
cozy
belief
though
of the
in that
Garden is
ice.
that everything in this
blanket.
universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria,
We're getting broke with this
while
one.
the future is a possibility
Well,
that will eventually
we
be
are
converted
F2P.
to memoria.
So we are actually not going broke.
But the present
But we are broke without this one.
doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression.
Oh no. Now she's
Therefore,
getting all
when a
technical
person
with
is
the
affected
memories.
by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected.
Is March also
These
going
ice
to be a
crystals
5-star?
are a manifestation of that.
Because she's the only 4-star left in the OG crew. While Timeko and us are already 5-star. You guided us to Emporius but refused to tell us your true intention. Collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer. Yes. She is sus. Black Swan is also sus.
Is
And
Miss Himiko
Dan Hang is
suspicious
also
of
Dan
me?
Hang. How do you pronounce that? Don Hang. Is also 5-star. Jokes on you.
In
I
other
don't even need to be
words,
robbed to become
now
broke.
is the time for me to prove my innocence.
Yes, bro, that is what I'm saying.
That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Emporius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the garden with extremist
Yeah, it is a
views,
perfect
it
example because with every
a
new era,
perfect
they erase
example.
everything. The Titans. Perfect example.
The
They lose their
worlds that
memories,
can
right?
only be seen through the garden's mirror. means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
Bro, that camera in the back is huge. So the reason you did everything you could to convince us to come to the Star Zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of these people. The Garden of Recollection is doing something dirty.
Quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the Garden's internal conflicts.
But by bringing us here, you already involved us. You already killed one of our member and other is bedridden. Remolding a world is not easy. Yes, do they wield the powers of Emanator?
You can
Emanator of Remembrance.
With your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals.
Because Fully is here, he is looking at the stuff.
Listen, don't get me wrong, I really love her a lot, but is it just me or is Black Swan's eyes so far apart like she's an inbred child?
Let me see.
I cannot
from
be
an
certain,
artist perspective.
but at the very least,
One
they
eye
are capable
size.
of doing so.
So, yes,
I am
there is a little bit of
deeply
discrepancies.
sorry about what has happened to March 7th.
Because our eyes has same amount of distance in between them as their size.
Amphorius
But
is
I
still
think
an
yes, her
excellent
size are a little
destination,
apart.
and investigating further might allow us to uncover
Whoever
the
drew
truth
her.
behind the accident.
Maybe effed it up.
Miss Himiko, the wisest
Yes,
choice
it is a
right
little
now
bit.
is for us to continue cooperating.
She's a dumb bimbo then.
Let me take back a part of
I
what
think this is
said
an error
now,
just
Miss
here.
Himiko.
Because she does not look like
Although
this.
we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger.
We have to check the
Please accept
Black
my
Swan.
deepest
Black
apologies.
Swan. I don't have her though. Maybe we have to check the banner.
It's Fully. Their gaze has just swept
Yes.
across Amphorius.
We know that Fully is looking at this thing. So maybe this is the time when its gaze was on us.
How interesting.
Finally.
I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head.
So this memo snatcher
What's
maybe
even more
has
interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her
yes
subconscious.
has things on Amphorius. All right. So that's how she is going to be involved.
Seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
Oh, this is our first time seeing her. Yes, hard to explain. That's what I was thinking.
Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Yes, Madam Herta, we know that. Please forgive us, fools.
Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing
he's
with
so
us
old.
what you've discovered?
And he's calling her Madam Herta. Well, she is also technically very old because we know she reversed her
You'll have to
age.
put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional.
Oh no.
Let's get
Can you give me a key
By
to
using
your
the
booba?
fourth mirror,
Look
I
at her
rummaged through
thing,
the
bro.
brain of this memo
She has a
snatcher
keyhole
and
there
learned
and a
good
key
deal.
necklace. Did you know that literally any female character being stared at downwards
Not
and
only does this person know
you
of
make eye
Amphorius,
contact with her, she
but
looks
there are
like a
also
yandere. But if you
many
look at her
memo keepers who
upwards
are
and make
interested
eye
in the
contact
place.
with her in real life, then she looks like cute and shy.
I searched through her consciousness
Oh, no.
and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
She already has so much info. The Eternal Land Amphorius, that was the beginning quest, I know.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from
I
us.
swear, I'm serious. The next time you finally stop
Since I'm not
talking
able
to
to
them,
find
please
any
try it out
useful
without
clues
female
from the
character.
outside,
No,
why
bro,
don't
I'm currently
I
recording.
personally visit
I'm not
this
going to stop talking with them.
mysterious
You're planning to head to Amphorius yourself?
Yes, finally.
Yes.
Someone
but
strong
not in
is
the
going
flesh
there.
like you all foolishly did.
Oh, no. A
See these
puppet is
herding
going.
ears? With them, I can project my data spirit entity.
Alright, we will
to
see how
any
long this
corner
is
of the
actually.
Cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing
So
to
not
leave
the
my
real
room.
one is going there.
But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications.
Oh no.
After all, this is collaborative technology.
So IPC also has this stuff.
I see. You do seem like the more
indoor
type.
The one and
Although
only.
that star zone is not within the network of the IPC,
Indoor
the Express
type,
itself
just
can serve
say-
as a signal station.
What do you call the indoor type
Give me
people?
the
Oh,
astral
no.
chart coordinates.
I think I'm losing my memory. Introvert.
Then sit back and enjoy the show.
She do seems like an introvert. Who only talks to herself. Alright, we gave her the coordinates and she should be at the Express
Alright,
now.
Now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Temporarily added. Alright, let me change the lineup because I want her. Wait, I actually have the team. Why would I use their trash? Oh no, I cannot change when I have the literal team. There she is.
Thank you, Madam Herta. Companions are.
Trust me, she's
the
everything but
lifeblood
introverted.
of the
Like,
Astral Express.
name
When
people
things
who
are
manage to
settled,
become very
we will
intelligent
repay
and still
you
not be
for all
extroverted.
your help.
Yeah, but bro, she's
Well,
like the computer
this young
guy
man sure is
who is
courteous.
very rich but do not talk to anyone in person. Like her puppets are doing, they are managing.
You'll be in charge
she
of the
has
spatial walk.
mirrors do stuff. She do not do it directly. We haven't even met her because this is the real one that we met in this quest.
I wish you a pleasant
I mean,
journey
in
ahead.
this, what do you call it, Trailblaze part.
Second
Otherwise,
mirror,
all the Astra,
prepare for the thought
Asta, and
refraction.
all everyone
There's
else
still some distance from
only
the
has
astral
puppets
express
to
to the
do stuff.
Emphoria's celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herta.
Oh, these mirrors are us, bro. Literally.
Third mirror, you're in charge of
Fanboying. But if I
generating the
become rich
data
and still
spirit
never
entity.
make a face reveal, it's more valuable for me because I don't want people to know how do I
I'm
live.
happy to help, Madam
Well, bro, you can de-age yourself. Then you are going to show
What
yourself.
kind of appearance are you planning to use
Oh, no.
this time?
Oh no.
Good question. Let me
Wait.
think.
More dresses for
Forget it.
Herta?
Just use my
Oh,
own
no.
appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
Actually,
As you
bro, it would have been fun if they used another appearance. Another puppet maybe. Alright, I will
Fourth
investigate
mirror,
this.
You'll be in charge of...
Nothing.
It seems like I have nothing for you. Just stand by and wait for orders.
Ah, standing by again. That's so boring.
So the
Next
fourth
time,
mirror,
Can you count down from 4 instead?
yeah, get to do nothing every time I think. Alright, let's go to the first one actually.
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
These two guys, bro. They look like her lackeys, not going to lie.
Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination, unknown celestial body.
Unknown celestial body. Oh,
Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4,
are we going to play as her now?
2, 1.
Is she going to be in Emphorius? Or is this for the next stuff?
Oh! So that's Emphorius? Its appearance is... well, sure is unique.
See, it's a infinity symbol. It's like a
Second
loop.
mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
So maybe each time they all become the titans, they reset the loop.
Can't you hurry up?
But she's not reading anything.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power.
Oh no, she's here.
what a magnificent
And
sight.
I don't think
Is
it's
this
the entrance.
to
She's
Emporius?
literally at the deepest of the deepest.
Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
Where the flame river is here.
What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't
These
like
are
it.
not statue. This is the black tide. Wait, what are your
What's
comments
this?
about this guy?
How creepy.
Oh no.
Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare?
It moves. And here are we.
I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herda to come out personally?
Oh no,
When
bro.
we return,
Simulated universe for the rest of my life.
for the rest of your lives. It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of. Now then, how am I going to get into
Bro, we were here
Emporius?
for so long. She's going to come here. Not even herself, just a projection. Look into this stuff.
My
Reveal
deepest
everything.
Apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Oh no, another bot. She know how to deal with those.
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your
Is he an emanator, bro? Because like she's an emanator and he can notice her.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future.
Oh, he's going to reveal some stuff,
Just
bro.
need a
His common alias.
of address. You can use my common alias.
Ha.
Lycurgus.
Oh,
Lygus.
I thought he's going to reveal a different name.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information.
He is sus now. He's on my sus meter.
However, standards are always flexible.
Smart bot.
While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance.
So he's
to
out of Emporius right now. He can leave.
Now, please, kindly turn back. Emporius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen
Yeah,
to you.
you are not going to deny Madam Harta.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense.
He said you
a
all humans are
beautiful
same.
desire
I
for
know you
knowledge.
inside out.
But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you
Yeah, the
return
symbols are
to
not
where you
lit up
came
here.
Let's
What is
assume
going
for a
on?
second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Oh, she's threatening. You already have folded
Within the
arms.
scope of the ultimate agreement,
Now you have
there
folded
are
again.
178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you.
He has that many reasons to convince
After
her.
filtering through them, I have determined that I only require
He can tell her three things
to attain the results that I
that will make her
desire.
leave.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, For reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body.
So only he can enter and
Apart
leave.
from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
So maybe
That's not a good
he
argument.
let us enter.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing
The first one does not work.
hostility, do know that,
Alright.
just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor and assure you that in the worst case
He also has
scenario,
erudition
our
power.
mutual
If we
destruction
fought, we
will
both
be
die.
inevitable.
So he's as strong as an emanator.
No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to
Comparable to Screwlum. Do not disrespect Screwlum.
I assume that you still
So
wish
this guy is
to
as
hear
smart
the
as a
third
genius society then.
logic chain.
Yes.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
Alright, we need Screwlum, Dr. Ratio, right here, right now.
Robot.
We need the
think
Trinity
that you can
help.
actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your
Remembrance.
friends still very much
Path of
lack
remembrance.
understanding
I
of.
think.
The destruction.
Oh, the destruction actually.
If you ignore my warnings and
Wait,
persist
what
in your
the nuke
ways,
has to do with this?
you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury
Oh.
will engulf the
Just like Fantalia, a Lord Ravager is here. Oxbox, I took away your attention and now for no reason you lost your focus. Alright, it is done. Alright, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 core frames, bro. We started with 6. That means we got 3 last time. No, 2 last time, and we got... No. Yes, we got 2 last time and 2 this time. So only 2 are left. What are those? One of those is Sky. The Sky lady we met, I think. And one of those is, I think, the romance one, maybe. Can I actually look at the names of these? Alright, let's claim all our stuff. Alright, now tell me what were you saying to actually check with the female characters, if I remember. Wait, where is the book? Where is the book? Book of, yeah, data bank and characters. I have 42 out of 64. So Black Swan is, where is the, don't remember. Wait, she's nihility. Yes, yeah, she do those damage. Check their eyes downward and make eye contact. But how do you mean? Check their eyes downward and make eye contact and upward too, because when you do it they look like a shy introvert girl, but when you look at them downward it actually looks like an absurd girl. Oh, you mean the... Alright, let me check. See, her eyes looks fine here. I don't know, I cannot zoom here. Check. It is actually this size. Yes, they have too much gap in here too, but I think it is covered with hair. I think that's why the artist messed it up. So in between her eyes there is more gap because of the hair, but when you see in the cutscene the hair is not there, or not that much visible. I'm not saying from the character slot, I mean, yeah, I understand what you meant. No, I was just checking her eyes. Bro, what is that? Alright, let's start with Acheron. Oh no. If I look from top like this, alright, so from bottom they look like... How do you zoom? I cannot zoom. Oh, I can. My scroll wheel is damaged. Yes, she looks like a yandere. My scroll wheel is messed up. It does not work actually. See, even if I rotate it one side all the way, it keeps going back and forward. I actually use these buttons to zoom, but these are not working in here. I don't know why. Maybe they mapped it differently or something. Let's see, where is the keyboard? Okay, let me see if I can change my keys. Where is the keyboard? Oh, these are... Let me see, they do not have zoom. Yeah, they said nope. Wait, I think she's the best. She's best to test yandere stuff. Yes. Oh no. What is this angle? Bro, she looks like a yandere from all angles. Oh yes. Finally got it. Finally got it. I think she looks yandere from this angle too. Not going to lie. Alright. Yes. Literally other behavior. And I can't see shit from here. Oh, alright. She is shy then. Yes, I know. Alright. Enough testing. Let's claim my daily login stuff. And they are going to give us 6 on the last day. And the event is left. Let's see if I am going to play it online or just on my own time. But it is just the event. Alright, what was I actually doing? I was actually building him. Alright, I'm going to do this later. Not today. And what else? Alright, let's see. I have 79. I can buy more. Let's buy first. I can buy these. Not yet. I'm going to save this one just as you. Bro, who is expanding this thing on this? Literal shit. With this you can re-roll your artifacts. But why? I would rather have more characters than re-roll artifacts. Oh yeah, and this dress, bro, it's so expensive. I actually have both of these, so I'm not going to wish here. Yeah, that's also very reasonable if you're not a whale. I only have 8 of these. Let's see how many PT do I have, because I have this light cone, this light cone. I want this light cone, so maybe I should wish there. I remember I have like very less PT. Yes, literally 5 PT. Because the rerolls were purely given for Omega whales who literally have no purpose but to burn cash legally. Yes, because they were already burning cash by converting money into their stellar jades into refilling stuff. But that too also has a limit from what I know actually. Should I go for this? I am on 5 PT, I have 85, so literally 90. So I can get the light cone. But it is on 50-50. What do you think? Should I go for this? Yes bro, actual food. Literally. Oh, I am tempted to. And even if I lost my 50-50, I can save that. Because let's be real, this weapon banner is not as much of a scam as the one in Genshin. Here it works like character banner. Your PT and your all the stuff gets saved. Alright, let's go for her light cone. Let's do it. We are on 5 PT. We have enough wishes to get one 5-star light cone. Alright, let's go. Make it early, make it early. And nope, this one is not. Wait, I never had this one. Huh. Alright, what is happening? Bro, this screen is stuck, actually stuck. Yeah, what is actually happening? Don't ban it up. Bro, this monitor is gone. Oh no, it's back. Let me see. Oh, finally she's back. Alright. Where is the banner? Here. Alright, let's go. Nope. They said no. Alright, again. Nope. Wait, they gave me Danhang on weapon banner. Alright. Bro, all these Natasha light cones. Oh no, they are going to waste all of my stuff. I knew it. No. I think now we are at like literally hard PT. Yes, 75 wishes. We are supposed to get these 10 pulls. Let's win the 50-50 at least. Win the 50-50. Oh, bro. Finally. Do it slowly. Nope. No slowly stuff here. We got her. Oh, we actually got her on the first wish. These 9s are just wasted. Alright, I am going to keep my 15 wishes that I saved. Alright, let's change her light cone then. Switch. Give me this. Finally, oh, the OCD. I like this stuff. Like everyone has their signature light cone. We have to get hers too. See, and hers. Everyone has their and hers too. Signature light cones. Most of them have. Even her. I need a lot of those. For 4-star, I have collected so much for the signature light. There are still few characters that, well, she has her signature one. It is not just selected. See, everyone. Well, I think she also has her. Hers is on the other girl. And this is the best one. Otherwise, this was on the Yanqing actually. You have a quarter of a chance for all of this to be wasted in vain. Alright, let's see if I can level this up. Wait, what does it actually do? Increase the break effect by 60%, and when an enemy target's weakness gets broken, there is a 100% base chance to inflict the charring state on it, which increases its break damage by 18%, lasted for 2 turns. This effect can stack for 2 times. Yeah, I remember that. It is actually 2575. Wait, that was for Genshin, right? When they added that point system. That was for Genshin, right? Or on this one too? Because I remember on this one it actually acts like the character banner. Literally. Alright. Lightning, ice. So let's change her to also lightning. Where is she? Bailu, where are you? There she is. And I will replace her with her, so we can have some fun. Oh yeah, 37.5.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
Yeah, because after 70 I think your chances increase, right? That's why it's not actually 50-50. But when you lose and if you have already logged up on the weapon banner, you can actually finally get it. Yes, it is for Genshin. Because on Honkai, both weapon and character banner work on the same system. No all bullshit stuff. No point stuff. You build your PT, you get your stuff and everything.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Share good fortunes.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Dream vanished. Let us dance once more.
Time to twirl.
But I believe that it's still not going to remember you are guaranteed on weapon banner in this game. I believe you read the rules. I don't know about that, bro, because I have been guaranteed. Alright, we can read it now after this thing. Because from what I remember, the weapon banner and character banner work like literally the same. Alright, let's see this first. Alright, boosted. When you obtain a 5-star character during the rap, there is a 50% chance that it will be the featured one, and there is a 50% chance that it will be the one of the standard one, but the next one will be guaranteed. So for the character everything seems fine. Now let's see for the light cone. Oh, here it is 75. No, I know. When you obtain a 5-star light cone, there is a 75% chance it will be the featured one, and 25% chance the other one. See, but if 5-star light cone you obtain in this wrap is not the featured one, then the next 5-star light cone you obtain from the wrap is the guaranteed one. So this weapon banner is more better. We actually have 75-25, and if we lose, we are guaranteed. It does not say anything about passing though. Wait, let me see. See, the cumulative warp count for guaranteed 5-star in any light cone warp event will always be carried over to other warp events, but it is independent and unaffected by the types of warp. It is always carried over, bro. The PT always carried over. And in this we know, but let's read it so we know that they use the, it will always be carried over. They use, but it depended over there. Yeah, they use the same paragraph, copy paste here and there. So this weapon ban is more good. Yes. See, on the character banner we have 50-50, on weapon banner we have 75-25, but if we lose, then we are guaranteed on character banner, and on weapon banner also we are on guarantee. That's why I thought my weapon pulls are always good. Look at how many weapons I have. No, I never pulled for her actually. So I literally just got her. These are standard, but still got her like on literally very low PT. These are the standard ones. Got his, like I have 2 of these, I think. Got her on the same banner. I never pulled for her. Got her. I got this. This is the first light cone I got, and it is on 4 PT actually. Never pulled for this one. Got his very quickly, standard one. So you're telling me that the guarantee and all of pulls actually carry over for both? Yes, they actually carry over, and on the weapon banner you have actually 75% chance of winning. It is not 50-50, it is 75-25 actually. So better. So it is better in all ways. So in Honkai it is better to go for weapon 2. You have more chances to get it. Alright, let me level this thing up. Yes, they are the same thing, but weapon banner is better. I never knew that. Now one more thing we know. It's better to get both character and weapon, because we have more chance to get both of those. Alright, I think that is it for today. We are done with Honkai. Now we have to wait for like 40 something days, 40-45 days. No, it is not 40-45 days, it is like literally 6 weeks. So it is like 50 days near to. Honestly, if I could make this whole stupid system finally better, there is a way where I could actually make the 50-50 even better. 42 days, huh? Alright then, we will see it in like literally the whole May, near June, end of May or maybe beginning of June. No bro, it is too late now. I am going to sleep. Alright. No bro, not today. That is it for today. Like, share and subscribe, and tomorrow we will do Genshin. And we can talk during Genshin, I think. Because we know Genshin we don't have to pay as much interest. Alright. Goodbye bro. Alright, where is this?